Hi and welcome to the Ruben Tuesday. My name is Ruben and welcome to another Netflix Everything or Everything Netflix if you like. It's a new segment about all the anime, all the original anime content coming to Netflix in the not too distant future, so this year and a little bit next year. It is original content, it's original series and films. It's all anime that's coming to Netflix that you would class as original content, but some of them have been bought, which is why they can class them as anime content. Some of them are new seasons that are coming, so I'm including that in the new anime because it's new, it's just a new season. Now's your chance to jump down below and let me know what you are most looking forward to in anime coming to Netflix this year. What is your favorite currently? My favorite currently is Beastars. In no particular order, so let's start at number 1. Japan Sinks. There's 10 episodes of this original anime coming to Netflix. It's based on a novel that was written in 1973. The story is based on the best-selling novel written by Sequoia Komutsu. One day, a major earthquake suddenly strikes Japan and changes the way we live our lives. The family of 4 begins a desperate escape from Tokyo. Number 2 is Eden. There's a trailer you can check out on Netflix. I'll put some of the footage up here. It's one that I've been looking forward to. Unfortunately, it's only going to be 4 episodes. I hate it when anime are so short. We had that with Castlevania when they did their original first new anime series for Castlevania. It was really short. So now we've got 4 episodes. This is coming this year. Number 4 is Transformers War of Cybertron, an animated trilogy movie series. So the 3 movies and it's anime. It is the final hours of the devastating civil war between the Autobots and Decepticons. The war has torn apart their home planet of Cybertron is at a tipping point. 2 leaders, Optimus Prime and Megatron, both want to save their world and unify their people, but only on their own terms. In an attempt to end their conflict, Megatron is forced to consider using the Allspark, the source of all life and power of Cybertron, to reformat Autobots, thus unifying Cybertron. Outnumbered, outgunned, and under siege, the battle-weary Autobots orchestrate a desperate series of counter-strikes on a mission that, if everything somehow goes right, will end with an unthinkable choice: kill their planet in order to save it. Transformers obviously has a mixed response at the moment. The animated series have been okay, the films have been not so okay. Anime could be a great way to see the Transformers go back to their glory. The original film, the original animated film, is by far the best story we've ever had of Transformers, so hopefully this will live up to the hype of the fans. Number 5, Doro Hedoro. This is actually an anime I've heard a little bit about, mostly because of the hype surrounding it. I know a lot of people talking about it, saying this is gonna be amazing. So let me tell you what it's about. Based on the manga series of the same name, in the district known as Whole, the strong prey on the weak, and death is a common occurrence in the day-to-day life. Separated from the laws and ethics that we are bound to, Whole has become a cesspool that magic dominates. Using Whole's inhabitants as a mean for testing, disgusted by the way the people of Whole are treated, Kamon, a man of reptilian nature, leads a personal hunt against those that run society in his quest for answers. Cursed by his appearance, only magic users can grant him a normal life once again. So Netflix have bought the rights to this. It's the studio Mappa and they're going to be 12 episodes. I'm super excited for this one. It looks really interesting. I love the look of the main character. It seems like this character arc is going to be very interesting. Number 6 is Bucky, the 3rd part. On June the 4th this releases this year. Super excited about that. We're getting 13 new episodes. I love the animation and style. I've got reviews on my channel if you want to have reviews for the previous 2 parts. I'm super excited to see this. It's visual action and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with those characters now, because I was hoping that we're going to do more with them in the previous series. Let's see what they do with them in this one. So if you like a bit of martial art, boxing, blood and gore, shell shading, CG kind of animation style, then you're going to enjoy this one. Number 7 is the 7 Deadly Sins, and in July we're getting 24 new episodes, which is amazing. I've been looking forward to this arc for a long time. Netflix have been taking a long time getting the rights to the animated series that have already been out for this. We got the first, I think, couple, or the first one, then we got like a little side story. It was like 4 episodes, and then we got the new episodes, which was fantastic. Really enjoyed that, and I actually thought we were going to wait years for the next one. Thankfully, it's coming soon. If you want to see reviews for that, that's all over the net. I think we've done a couple as well, so you can check out our channel for that. But that's number 7. Number 8 is Great Pretender. This is from Wit Studio. You're getting 23 episodes. Let me tell you what it's about. Professional swindler and the supposed best in Japan, Edamura Matsuto and his partner in crime, Kudo, attempted to trick a Frenchman in Asakusa, only to be swindled in return, revealing himself to be Laurent Thievery, one of the world's best swindlers and the leader of the mafia. Edma Mura's fate is now in Laurent Thievery's hands as the young man engages in the Frenchman's dirty jobs. That was a tongue twister to say. Those names are particularly tricky. Sorry if I messed them up. This looks interesting. I do know that at an anime expo, people weren't very excited to see this and weren't particularly happy about what they saw. I'm willing to give all anime a go. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this synopsis of this one. Are you interested in it? Number 9 is an anime I'm particularly excited for, and I didn't think we were going to get a second season of it, Be the Beginning. So they're announced that there's going to be a second season, but they've held off on when the release date of this is coming, although we've been waiting, and the suspected release date is the end of this year or sometime next year. I know that's a bit vague, but they're having cemented the date in that. If you know anything about this anime, you'll probably be excited about it. In a world fueled by advanced and powerful technology, a crime wave sweeps through the nation of Cremona. Most disturbing of the crimes is the serial killer simply known as Killer B, whose string of murders has sent the city into complete chaos. Tasked to unmask and catch the killer is the legendary investigator Keith. So that was the synopsis for the first season, and I'm hoping that they're really building those characters. I really loved where it ended up going. I thought it was a great mystery. Finally hitting that number 10 spot, we've got Agretsuko Season 3. I really loved the Christmas special of this. I thought it was hilarious. It kind of stuck to what the characters were doing, although also did their own things. The love triangles, obviously where the story works really well. You've got the heavy metal music, which is great, and I'm not going to do any spoilers, but we've done a review for the Christmas special if you want to see that, but let me just say that if you love this sort of art style, this sort of anime, Agretsuko is a lot of fun to watch. It's easy just to put on and just kind of go through it, and we've got a season 3 for it. Number 11 is B&A, Brand New Animal. This is meant to be coming out this year. Brought to you by studio responsible for the smash hit series Kill La Kill, Trigger's latest series B&A, Brand New Animal will be the delight for both sport and anthropomorphic anime fan. There's actually not a lot known about their series. If you want to go find out more about it, you can check what the manga is based on. I'll chuck up a couple of pictures so you can have a look. I am attentively excited for this one. Number 12 is an interesting one. Is one I didn't see coming, although we kind of should have expected. I guess it's kind of made for it. Pacific Rim is getting an anime series, and it should be coming out this year sometime, although I haven't seen any news about it. It's produced by Polygon Pictures, the guys that did Levius and Drifting Dragons. The spin-off series of the popular movie franchise will be CG. The series has been confirmed to take place after the movies and will expand upon the story and world of Pacific Rim. Which is a great way to go. I'm loving that idea. I think it could really work. Number 12 is Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma is based upon the Capcom game, specifically the one that was produced by Capcom in 2012. This is part of the Netflix deal that they've been doing with new anime. Obviously, this is going to be created by the Devil May Cry fame, which is a great news. I'm hoping that's going to be good. We did get an animated short, I guess, or a feature short animated film of Dragon's Dogma, but this is an animated series, an anime animated series that looks to be very good, especially with the crew and people behind it, the creators behind it. It looks like it's going to be very good. Number 13 is Spriggan. The studio is David Production, and Netflix have bought the rights to this. Many years ago, an ancient civilization once ruled the earth, but ultimately destroying themselves, leaving messages to future generations to find. They detail how to use the powerful creations they used. Various factions begin to search for mysterious artifacts in order to use them against their enemies. Standing in their way is the Arccam Corporation and their elite squadrons of soldiers known as Spriggans. There was actually a video game produced for the Spriggans, and I know the volumes of the manga have actually stopped now. I think that stopped in something like 1999. It ran for quite a while. It had like 11 volumes. So they have a lot of content to draw from there. So I'm hoping that they'll do it justice and it will be pretty good. Number 14 is Super Crooks. So Netflix has the exclusive rights to order and distribute content from the expansive library of Miller World Comics, and coming to Netflix in the near future is the anime based on the popular comic book series Super Crooks. With the appearance of so many supervillains, the authorities are trying even harder to subdue them. Tired of a saturated market and the authorities constantly hounding them, a team of supervillains head to Spain to carry out a legendary last heist. I'm really looking forward to that one. I love all the Middle World stuff. I haven't read all of them, but the stuff I have read I think is just fantastic. I think this could be one of my favorites when it comes out. Number 15 is Yasuke. It's Studio Mappa, and I'm very excited about the premise of this one. Yasuke was the only known black samurai during the era of feudal Japan. The legendary samurai served in the late 16th century. In the war-torn era of feudal Japan, a retired Ronin takes up arms once again after he is charged with the task of transporting a child to safety. This seems like one of those classic samurai films. There's actually been a few where you see a Ronin carry a child and trying to protect it. I know you could name a few. To see this in anime form, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really hoping that this one turns out really great because I think it has potential to be awesome. Number 16 is Magic the Gathering. I'm sure if you're an anime fan, you would have heard that this is coming. So Netflix are producing a Magic the Gathering anime series that should be coming out next year sometime. It's going to be directed, I believe, produced and partially written by the Russo brothers, or the Russo brothers definitely have quite a heavy hand involved in it. I think they're definitely directing some of the episodes and writing and all that. So when you have Netflix, the Russo brothers, and Magic the Gathering, there's a world of Magic Gathering lore that is so interesting. It has 11 million players worldwide, so they already have a fan base. I think this one's going to be massive. Imagine bringing 11 million viewers already, and then adding the Netflix subscriber base that are already fans of anime. I think it could be massive, unless it's crap, in which case they could lose a whole bunch of subscribers. Number 17 is again from which studio? Vampire in the Garden. Not a lot is known about this one. A story between an unlikely friendship between human and vampire race that intertwines with the power of music. Number 18 is something I'm very excited about, is Love, Death and Robots Season 2. We know it's coming, and in fact we know it's almost here, if that makes sense. We knew it was coming because it didn't take them very long to renew it. It was one of the most watched anime series, or the most watched series according to Netflix. Although they don't release stats, they did say it was very well received, and reviewers across the board mostly loved this anime. And we've been itching for news about season 2 for a long while. It wasn't until recently in an article that the composer that's doing the score for this said that what he saw, it's mostly done. All the anime is done. They've got to just put them in sequences, so it's almost there. So I'm thinking at an educated guess that we'll get this by the end of the year, if not again beginning of 2021. Number 19 is A Whisker Away. It's Studio Colorado's second feature. So this will be with us on the 18th of June. Studio Colorado's second anime feature film was initially going to be screened in Japanese theaters, but due to the global situation it had to be postponed. Netflix acquired the global rights and will be offering multiple audio and subtitle languages as part of their Netflix film range. Sailor Moon director? Check. Second feature from Studio Colorado, who are pretty damn good at what they do. Check. Sign me up. This was actually going to go to the cinema, as you've heard, so I've got my fingers crossed that this one's going to be excellent. And number 20 is Castlevania Season 4. Recently, on a tweet, they did a little animated video box opening to show that it's official that we've got a Season 4 coming, although we've just had Season 3, and that was fantastic. Fantastic anime, and I really like the story of Season 3, but it's coming next year apparently, so you just have to wait out a little while. But yeah, you should be happy that we're getting a Season 4 of Castlevania, and it's coming exclusively to Netflix. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, is my favorite of the bunch. Number 21 is Beastars. I know that many have heard of this now. It's become a cult classic, even though it hasn't been out that long on Netflix, although it's been out in Japan for quite a while. We are getting a second season. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait a little while because of the current state of the world and when Netflix have acquired the rights for. We may have to wait until the end of 2021 or even 2022 for this one, unfortunately. Japan will have it first, so I know a lot of people will go on the net and find it there and watch it eagerly. I don't blame you. This is one of those that surprised me at how good it was. It was a builder for me. By the end, I absolutely love it. The beginning, I was like, what am I watching? And then the end, I was just like, this is fantastic. What a great story. So let me know in the comments below, of that bunch, which are you most looking forward to? Have you heard of any others that is coming to Netflix as original content? And would you like me to do more videos like this? Do you want me to do a video of Netflix original animated content coming soon? Are you interested in that? Do you like this type of format? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching this. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.